the new iPhone. This is the iPhone 15 Pro Max. It's going to be a concept design, of course, by me. And this is where I am so far. Okay, I'm going to go to Adobe Illustrator. I'm going to try to hide my future designs. I'm just going to go straight to this. Okay, this is the concept design. Actually, I'm in love with it. I was in class actually, and I came up with this idea. So Apple has got to add another zoom camera at some point, a periscope, 10 times, maybe 5 times. So I'm just going with 10 times in this concept actually, because in the competition, all competitive companies, Samsung and Huawei and all of these. Well, Huawei is kind of out of the picture now, but I'm just gonna talk about Samsung. Samsung has now got that 10 times zoom periscope camera for like, I believe 4 years, maybe 3, since the S20 Ultra. Yeah, and it's driving some people to switch from iPhone to Samsung just for that zoom capability. So I think that the iPhone, Apple has got to drop a 10 times zoom camera at some point. And to do that, they got to add another camera. It just can't work with this design anymore. So I came up with this idea is that if they want to add a camera, they just are going to do a sort of stretching to this little circle here. In order for you to do a little bit of a stretch, you just gotta boom. Okay, I kind of worked on the shape to not look this ugly, but I'm just trying to illustrate to you how it's gonna be, because if you want to do 2 cameras side by side, uh, I don't think that's gonna be good looking at all. So I tried to sort of blend these two right here to have this sort of design, which is the one right here. And I tried to make these cameras bigger as well, because Apple is gonna continue to make these sensors bigger and better. So this is the iPhone 14 Pro Max actually, and look at how this camera square looks so much small in comparison to this one, because this in real life is actually huge. Because if you have seen an iPhone 14 Pro Max or even a 13 Pro Max in real life, it's huge. But this is gonna be something else. If Apple can goes with something like this, it's gonna be laughable from a point of view, but it's also it's just pleasing, because there is this symmetry here, because this camera square just fills the entire top, and there is this symmetry, the same distances from the iPhone, the phone's frame, same distance from here, same distance from here, same distance from here, which gives this symmetry, this beauty to this design. I don't know if you see it the way I do, because I see that this design is just I see that it is beautiful. Maybe because I made it, but we're gonna see when we're gonna take it. Of course, we're gonna take it to 3D. We're gonna make a 3D model. We're gonna try to make it as realistic as possible, and of course, we're gonna try and do a little video, a trailer, or a sort of a concept that's gonna mimic how would Apple advertise their next iPhone. So it's gonna be a concept. It's gonna be a little video, but I'm not gonna straight up release the video. I'm just gonna take you with me through this journey of making this 3D version. I don't know, I just thought about releasing this video like this, because I didn't want to take you from the very start, from the zero. So like I said, I at least want to have something, a from scratch design, at least to show you, in order for you to get you excited or interested, if you are going to be interested in this series. So I don't want to start from scratch, but if you want me to redo this design and show you how I got here, and maybe you can learn a little bit about Adobe Illustrator if you don't know how to use Adobe Illustrator, or you want to become better at it or something like that. Maybe I can do it right from the start. But this was a quick video showing you my sort of concept design of the iPhone 15 Pro Max. Please, the guys who are really good at 3D, don't race me to creating a 3D model of this. Just let me do it first, then you can do it. Or if you have your own version of the concept, please share it with me in the comments down below. And please share with me what would you want to see in this series, because the moment that I'm recording this, I'm gonna straight up post it like this, because I am at this step right now, because I don't have anything. I don't have any I don't have a 3D version right now. This is where I am right now. This is the first step. I created the 2D sort of model. So let me just talk about what is gonna be here. So I believe that it would be best if we put this to be the main camera and this to be the ultra wide, and then we can have the three times, because now they use the 3 times in the iPhone 14 Pro Max, and I believe that was here. I believe this is it's either this or this. It's one of them, and then the ultra wide is here. But anyway, we're gonna try and relocate those in this concept to have sort of to make it make sense, because we're gonna have the 10 times periscope right here, and it makes all the sense in the world to put the 3 times right here. This is gonna be it's gonna be a weird flash, but we can, in the concept, we can market it as a wide range flash, that it covers more space, because frankly the camera is just enormous, and it should have an enormous flash to go with it, because you can't just put a little circle here. It's just not gonna look pleasing, and even in practical terms, it's gonna be very far away from these cameras points of views, so it's not gonna be very effective for these cameras. Maybe it's gonna be effective for these, but yeah, I tried to make it bigger. And here, the same thing for the LiDAR sensor. We could market it in the concept as a wide range LiDAR, that it scans a bigger space, a wider space, in order to work with all the cameras. So we needed to, as I'm talking as I am with Apple, we needed to make like sort of an equivalent of 2 or 3 14 Pro Max's LiDAR sensors into this new huge monster of a camera. So please let me know what you think about this really first, let's say, sketch of 15 Pro Max concept design. What do you think about it? Do you think, is there anything that you want to see changed in this design? Do you love it? Do you hate it? Let me know what you think. And yeah, if you have any ideas, please comment down below. And see you in the next videos. All right.